Hello and welcome back to Soulstream LP, of course, game operator and narrator Souls. Welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. We have a couple things we could possibly do today. We have a Broken Alliance mission for the Celestra, which is probably not a bad idea. I believe that Celestra is going to be our repair ship. We also have access to Mark II Vipers, which we might want to think about.
Turns out Kane and Sinan have a little side project going on with the Scorpia shipyards. Mark II variants of the Viper fighter. The Admiral is after a good news story after what happened at Caprica Terminal. Something to boost confidence in Colonial Fleet and keep the funding rolling in.
Don't implicate me in Lucinda's spending spree. She still has 7 colonies waiting for their Jupiters.
Anyway, the Scorpia shipyards could use some relief. As a primary manufacturer for many of the colony militaries, they're under constant harassment from Cylon forces. Sir? Kane wants Daedalus at Scorpia to double the workshop capacity for the first batch of Mark II Vipers. I'll have the FTL drives spun up and ready for your jump command.
So we could actually go ahead and do this one right now. As you can see, it actually does give us... Okay, I just screwed up. Now we're going to go through this again. But as you can see, it does give us access to the Ranger and Artemis blueprints, which are pretty nice, as well as the debris mine.
Story after what happened at Caprica. Something to boost confidence in Colonial Fleet and keep the funding rolling in.
Don't implicate me in Lucinda's spending spree. She still has 7 colonies waiting for their Jupiters.
So we're going to jump right on over here and get this mission started right off the bat.
As a primary manufacturer for many of the colony militaries, they're under constant harassment from Cylon.
Yep, under harassment. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Whoops, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Yeah, so one thing to keep in mind with this game is that if you do select the mission readout again, you can't skip it. So try not to click it too many times or you get really annoyed really quickly. Now what we do happen to have is we happen to have an Adamant, which is a very nice piece of kit, as well as 2 Berserks, which are very good. Well, not really carriers. Like I know they're Berserk carriers, but they're better offensive ships than anything. But what they do happen to have is additional evasion for their fighters, which is very nice, and extended range for the gun. So if we set it up in a tier system, something very similar to this, where the Adamant is slightly out because the Adamant has more armor, we might be able to actually get our flying wedge here in a good position where the Berserks can outrange everybody, and if anything, the Cylons should focus on the Adamant first. Whether or not that's a good thing, that's open for debate, because there is a lot of targets out here. Very target-rich environment. Yep. That's okay, though. We'll get her done. Jump the fleet in.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Multiple Tratus contacts, Commander. Scorpion Intel has already confirmed hostile bogies.
I knew they were under pressure out here, but this is the worst I've seen the Scorpion shipyards. Incredible they can get anything done under these conditions.
Alright, so we have to defend the shipyard. Fine. So first thing we're gonna do is make sure all of our Vipers are launched.
Launching fighters.
There we go. Now, how do we want to go ahead and swing this one? Let's get our Daedalus up.
Understood.
I think what we should do is probably try and focus on getting rid of these outliers first before we engage the main group. And we'll get Daedalus up as well. Okay. Get our Vipers out. Nothing's launched anything as of yet, so for at least this turn we're good. We're going to switch from defense to full-on attack, should increase our gun range. The Manticores themselves, we're going to try and focus. Let's try and stay away from the main group as best we can. They do have chin turrets. If we focus this target here as well, we should be good.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
There we go. Now we got some targets. And we got some raiders on the field as well. Okay, so how do you want to swing this one? Same plane, similar plane, you betcha. The Adamant and Berserks have this guy locked down. Get our Vipers to switch target to our Raiders.
Squadron target is confirmed.
And we'll get our Manticores. Switch right over to a full-on attack. Fire all our missiles at that target there. To beat them up pretty good. We'll get the Adamant to fire at that target as well. Now, what are the chances some of these guys are packing torpedoes? Let's think about that one for a second.
On it, Commander.
Do an extreme elevation change, just in case.
So say we all. Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Well, good news.
Incoming.
No torpedoes.
Manticore is taking damage.
But that's a lot of missiles. He's about roughed up. This guy's about... Ooh, he's going to be having a bad day here very shortly. Adamant is indeed taking the missile strikes. We're probably going to have to turn and engage here. So this looks like there's probably another Nemesis or two back here. We'll turn into the missiles. Don't know if we're going to be able to work that guy over in time. Well, we get ourselves spun around so we can absorb and spread the damage.
Manticore is taking damage.
Yeesh.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Get that front armor up. Come on, lads. Oh. And I just realized there's a very large ship here.
Seeing hostile contacts not engaged in the fighting. They appear to be scouting the Scorpio fleet's wreckages.
They'll be scavenging for ammunition. Destroy the wreckages before the Cylons can turn our own slugs against us, Commander.
Commander, a word? I don't often have the luxury of investigating field damage. A few moments of footage before you destroy those hulls could provide invaluable data.
Yeah, I didn't realize there's a Revenant here. This is gonna suck. Both of these guys are about ready to fall. We are going to lose a Manticore. That one Manticore is hacked. Armor's about open. We can get under the Revenant. I think he doesn't have any underside guns. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. Oh, this is gonna hurt real bad. Okay, let's just get the Manticores to kind of turn away then. Turn away and split out of here.
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will.
Come on, get rid of these Nemesis.
We're taking sustained fire.
All right, that's 2 down. This remnant's gonna hurt real bad. This Manticore's got no armor left. How about rear armor? You got some rear armor. No top armor. That's where you're getting slammed on. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. How about our Vipers? With the Raiders down, we could probably engage. We're gonna have to probably focus this remnant. At least focus that guy until we get to the remnant. Try and keep our slightly more important ships out of the range of the long guns of the remnant. Now, we'll swing our Manticores back around and engage the remnant from the rear. Once we got the tubes reloaded.
They're breaching our firewall.
And 1 Manticore down.
Incoming!
Reloading.
Okay. He's now switched. Be a good time for us to spin on him. Perseus is down. We'll switch back into attack mode. How's our armor on our adamant? Right side is pretty low, well, half. This Berserk is starting to take a bit of a pounding. Which way to spin? Which way to spin? That's a good question. Let's get him twisted around, get the rear armor worked on for a bit. Adamants need missiles out on the Revenant.
Target acquisition screwed. Give me manual controls now.
Okay, Revenant's taking hits. Perfect. Bottom's almost open. Vipers are dealing with those guys. Manticores, what should I do with you guys? Because you guys are... Your left armor's gone. Okay. Well then. You got another nemesis below you. Vipers are working on the Remnant. As expected, your left armor failed. Sharp armor is about to go too. Let's focus fire on that nemesis and get him out of here. Manticores are expendable. You'll learn that real quick in this game. Unfortunately. Okay. Come on, get that nemesis out of here. He's gone. What's left of that Revenant? Not much. Not much, which is perfect. Manticore, stick with it.
Keep your target locked and watch the clearing.
There we go. He's out of here. Ah, good. If we can get out of here with only losing one ship, I think life would be pretty good. Whether or not it works that way is going to be a different story. Get ourselves spun around and re-engage in Nemesis. Launcher's still reloading. Okay. Get these guys turning as well. Adamant, when's your reload time? One more turn as well? You betcha.
They're already in our network. I can't keep them out.
This guy is turning out to be a little bit of a problem. You have no armor on the left side, so it's kind of important that we deal with this guy. Adamant. Let's get missiles out on that Nemesis. You guys get munitions out. Do you have any rear armor? You do. Okay. We'll get you to turn away. He's going to spit some tubes out as well.
Commander, I gave you an order.
Sir, the commander was following up on a request from Sinan for damage reports before.
Mr. Quaid is not in command of this fleet, Lieutenant. Destroy those wreckages now.
Holy crap, calm down, jeez. Kind of in the middle of an actual live combat engagement there, ma'am. That's why I wouldn't last in the military. Okay, missiles out. Vipers are currently engaged. These guys are too far away to do anything else about anything else. Let's get it. At least we are working that Talon over. There, he's out of here. Okay, what's a good spot for it? Let's get these Vipers to work. Focus on the adamant wreckage.
Yes, sir.
We'll keep these guys trucking on.
So say we all.
And if that Nemesis does swing on back, we'll let them know.
The loaders are jammed. Somebody get in there and unlock the rack.
Ones are one more turn. Okay. Well, that Nemesis is going to be dropping some bombs on us here. Viper, switch target. Manticores, focus fire. Oh. There we go. Much better. Turn into them. You still have any front armor? You do. Not much for bottom armor, but should be enough to absorb at least one hit. Here we go. Come on, Vipers, get working done. I don't think we're going to stop the launch. Which is unfortunate. Just a little bit harder of a turn, get that cone out there. There we go. And focus fire on that Nemesis.
Missiles incoming.
Yep. Still good though. Alright, Vipers stay on him. Manticore, switch target.
So say we all.
And we'll bring the rest of the fleet back into the fight. And the Nemesis is out of here. Perfect. Alright, Vipers, get to work.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Manticores, don't approach too close.
Yes,
Just
sir.
in case. And everybody else is good.
Escort clear zone is intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands.
Okay, Vipers. Get out there and get the job done. Who needs repairs? You need repairs for your fire control.
Underway.
Same to you. Okay. Let's take the Manticores out of the combat here just for a hot second. Get repairs done. Slow the fleet down. Slow the fleet down, let the Vipers get to work. Everybody is good for one more turn. Working. There we go.
Escort priority 1 still online. Escort clearance zone.
What the frack? Commander, all hostiles are disengaging. Admiral Kane isn't happy with us. But at least we stopped the Cylons from salvaging any more ammo from those Scorpion ships.
Lucinda is becoming rash in her decisions. That was valuable data we could have used. She forgets she must prove the stability of Colonial Fleet to the Quorum.
Well, if the Cylons keep running away, maybe you can finally finish building those Jupiters. And build us one while you're at it. You could do with the firepower. Right, Commander?
I wouldn't say no to a Jupiter. Replay coming up.
Target is 34 by 99.
Firing on target. Switching guns. Manticore.
What's your six? Ah, a wing. We're gonna hammer the frackers till they can't get back up.
Inbound in your port. 246.
Not today, fracker. Not today. Check secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will. We're taking sustained fire. They're breaching our firewalls.
Incoming!
Reloading.
Target acquisition screwed. Give me manual control now. shot. Point 06. Fire!
Sustained incoming. Vector 2-3.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
They're already in our network. I can't keep them out. The loaders are jammed. Somebody get in there and unlock the rack. Escort clear zone is intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands.
Escort priority 1 still online. Escort clearance zone is active.
Done and done. All right. So some things are going to keep in mind here. Obviously, Viper Mark IIs are going to be much more better than Mark I's. That might actually be what we're going to be focusing on right off the bat. Squadrons, Viper Mark II, 800 RP. What is a Ranger? And what is our Artemis? I need 2,050 RP for the Artemis. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. And 1350 for the Ranger. The Artemis is going to be our tank of the fleet. Or at least our early version of the tank. There's a couple battle stars we get throughout the game. But the Artemis is... as long as you get a Celeste to work alongside with it, so that way you keep your armor plating up, you can tank a lot of crap that gets thrown your way. Plus the flak fields, which is great against missiles, because we have no missile defense aside from Vipers, which the Mark IIs are significantly better at intercepting. But at the same time, your Vipers are better off being offensive than they are defensive. At least that's a thing. That being said, we actually get back in here, and we can swap out our Mark I's for Mark IIs. And this is where the Berserks really shine when it comes down to carriers. 20 additional evasion. I think it's 20 or 30 on the Berserk. For a Mark II, chef's kiss. Beautiful. We do actually have a couple of slots left available. Let's build some more ships. I would like another Adamant, and ideally 2 more Berserk carriers. That means that at some point we are probably going to be swapping out one of our Manticores, which is fine. The repair is done. The bonus of being here, 50% officer promotion costs and minus 10% build costs. Not the best thing in the world, and we already have a couple. We have some issues here. We have a couple planets that have pulled out of the quorum. Pycon and Gemenon. Now, the beauty part is that if we lock things down fairly early, we can actually prevent this from happening, or even bring other planets back into the quorum as long as we rescue them. It's going to be a little bit of work, is what I can say on that one.
One of our allies is being attacked.
Yeah, I know. I know. What's an ideal thing to do here?
We've received an unusual request from the Aquarian Science Forum. There's a colonial ship in orbit they want removed. The research vessel was working on a new plating repair technology. The project got Cylon interest, and the research group was forced to abandon the asset and its crew. There hasn't been much Cylon activity in the area other than that. However, Aquaria wants both Cylon and Colonial Fleet presence minimized while they prepare for the Kairos Summerfest. The forum said we can take the ship and any tech we find on it, as long as we take the Cylons with us. Whether it's actually theirs to give away is another matter.
Yeah, that's going to be our main focus. What are we sitting at? 220 for jump? Oof. What's our income at? Probably pretty garbage. We're getting 107 a turn. Yeah, it's pretty garbage. What else can we do? We'll wait one more turn, drop Bertilium amounts down to next to nothing for jumping. No, it's 160 still. How about we build up some additional fleets? We're going to need officers. What do we got available? CIC? Yeah, CIC is pretty good. Combat engineer. Combat engineer is pretty good for a tank, but yeah. The CIC. Tech Bay. This one is debatable. Let's grab us another one of these guys. No fleet for him just yet. But give it time. Where I need you to jump. I need you to jump right on over here.
New adamant has been deployed.
Perfect. Now we can go ahead and transfer TARDIS out. We'll detach it from the fleet. And transfer our new ships into Daedalus. We can set this guy up, who is unassigned. Get him onto the Tartarus. And we can send the Tartarus back on over here to start kind of keeping an eye on things. Now, actually for right now, we're going to drop it into Ragnar. And the reason for that one is because it's one ship. It's not going to last very long against the Cylon fleet. We are going to keep on building ships, however. Most notably, another Adamant and 2 more Berserks. If we can. Which does mean we can't jump this turn.
Detected a Cylon escort fleet, sir.
And we're now at 177. Can we jump? No, we can. No, we can't. Okay. Then I guess we'll wait just a little while longer. This will allow us to actually go ahead and do what we should have done, which is make sure we had Viper 2s for everybody. Which we do now. One more turn, then we can jump in here and do this mission.
We have a new mission, Commander.
Nothing I can do about that one. All right. Let's get it rocking. Okay, so that's what we got on the table right now. Let's go ahead and set our fleet makeup. I'm going to do something exactly, well, pretty similar. Adamant in the center. And Berserk slightly back. I think that makes for a decent enough shield wall. Although it is very hard to see with these nebula and the glaring lights. Something like that. And we'll make sure our Manticore is up at the very front. We can use that guy to kind of be our eyes and ears. I think we're good. All right, bring in the fleet.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Hostile Dratus marks already on the board. The research ship is responding and active.
It's peculiar to see a Vardmodia ship so far from home. Our drone technology isn't so radical that they need help from the Aquarians.
It's possible that was just a front. Maybe some rogue techs looking for refuge before the Quorum passes its AI ban.
I don't think so. In that regard, Vergis has more to be concerned about than these folks. They're drone enthusiasts at best. More interested in actuators than processors.
Either way. Commander, proceed as planned. This may be a rare lucrative day for Colonial Fleet.
Okay, first things first. Where's our friend? Way over here. Way over here.
Understood.
Ah, God. So yeah, you can do weapon or munitions restocking and also deploy armor plating, which is kind of nice. How are we going to do this? I need you protected as quickly as possible. And let's set up our groups. That didn't want to work at all, did it? Okay. Then I guess it'll just be difficult. I can do difficult. Launch all of our squadrons.
Understood.
Daedalus squadrons as well, please. We're gonna need them all. Revenant. 2 of them. Okay, this is where he's gonna suck. Okay, then. Mark IIs. There is a Raider squadron out here. Shoot.
Yes, sir.
We get you guys hoofing it. Who's closer? You're closer. Have you engage that Raider squadron? For you guys, kind of extreme range. Let's get our gunnery all set up. That way the Berserks get to work. Same with you guys. Get you to turn and fall into a firing line here. You need to keep on doing a hard burn. We can get some of those missile tubes out. Adamants. Fire munitions directly at that guy right there.
Adjusting shot by 0.15. Fire.
That Manticore is going to get ripped apart.
Confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, come on.
Multiple new Dratus contacts.
Come on. All right. Celeste, keep running. Actually, I'm going to have you deploy armor plating on this guy. He's just outside of... No, he's not. He's not outside of range. He's still good. Manticore. Actually, you were far enough away you didn't get slammed by all that incoming fire, so that's good. But we'll have to leave the main combat to this firing line here. Oh, and there's a Cerastus back here, too. Oh, that's good. That thing likes to kill Vipers. Well, we're sacrificing squadrons to make this work. We're gonna lose a Berserk.
Give me manual controls now. Reloading.
Yeah, he's out of here. Toe-to-toe with two Revenants. Well, it's not too bad of an outcome, I guess. All things considered. Focus fire right back on that guy. How's our Vipers in the Raider Squadron? So far, so good. Celeste, keep running.
So say we all. On it, Commander.
We'll get our wonderful Manticore twisted back around. Engage that Revenant as well.
We're taking fire.
Come on, eat him up.
Bring up target.
Eat him up. There we go.
Berserk is taking damage.
Fire.
So you are taking damage on the left side.
So say we all.
I'm going to deploy some plating on you. Will take time for the drones to get there, but we should still be good. We're going to move these guys one group at a time. Or that Cerasti. You guys do the exact same thing. Vipers. Well, you Vipers. Well, you could probably use a friend.
Squadron target is confirmed.
Everybody else can engage this guy right here. Another Serastu coming in as well. And another squadron. Going to get dicey for fighters here real quick.
Understood. Berserk is taking damage.
Woo! What we do? Firing solution is online.
They're going right for the Sarasti. Surprise, surprise. Do a hard burn right to the Daedalus? Maybe. Either way, we gotta do a turn. You don't have a whole lot of hull. Fighter's still doing work. The other Sarasti's moving in. Fighters are pretty much done. Which is a shame.
So say we all.
Turn and burn. Manticore, you got munitions up, you do. Get that guy out. Adamants. Might actually go for that guy instead. Here we go. Ooh, okay, we actually managed to get the Sarasti to disengage nicely. Not bad. And we actually managed to take out the war driver, or the Raider squadron going after him. Not bad. How's our armor plating? We're back up to 13. Perfect. Re-engage. Let's get this job done. Get onto the Sarasti, please. Everybody else, let's go ahead and work our way towards them.
So say we all.
Yeah, his left side's unarmored. Perfect. Do kind of a wide swing with Celestra. Still keep it in range so that we can support.
Hostile unit identified.
Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will.
Oh, did we manage to knock out the other Sarasti as well? Cool. I'll take it. Do a hard turn. Get some fresh armor into the field. Looks like we might need it. Now, these guys in the back. Stick with this direction for at least one more turn. Put our front armor towards the Talon.
Berserk is taking damage.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Celestra is taking damage.
Ah! Celestra, come back right in the range of the Talon. That's good. Sarasti's not much left to you. Viper, switch target.
Yes, sir.
Manticore, spin back around, please.
On it, Commander.
Everybody on the Talon. Oop. Let's see if we can do this without getting rammed. Let's turn away again. Come on, get through the armor. Okay, we're through. Gotta stick with it now. And let's make sure we get some missiles out. Why not? 'Tis the season for it.
Reaching. Bingo fuel.
There we go. He's out of here. That it? That all?
All hostile marks are down. Celestra is secured and preparing to be boarded.
Hey, now we got ourselves a repair ship. Very nice. Replay incoming.
We just the trade and split to them as well.
Escort priority 1 still online. Justin shot by 21-5. Fire.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Switching guns to manual. Target is 4-3 by 6-1.
Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.
Reloading. We're taking fire. Firing on target.
Sustained incoming vector 4-5.
Woo! That's what we do. Firing solution is online. Set secondary battery. Full attack mode. Fire at will.
Keep your target locked and watch for clearance.
Reaching. Bingo fuel.
Alright, we lost one Berserk, so that's not too bad. We did go toe-to-toe with 2 Revenants, though, so... kind of to be expected there to be some losses. But we have unlocked the Celestia, so that's perfect. That was intelligence, not blueprints. We need this one. Where are you? Celestia support. 539 RP. This is a very good ship to have, and every fleet needs one. Especially if we're going toe-to-toe and doing some tanking work. So, yeah. We do have another Broken Alliance mission here for Prison Station. What we're going to do is we will take our... Who do we need? We're just 1 Berserk down, we are. Transfer you over to Fleet Group Daedalus. And then the other 2... we'll bring on back to Ragnar, which unfortunately requires 1 jump there in order to get to Ragnar. And that way we can start putting together a secondary fleet. You guys also need some Viper upgrades. There we go. Beauty. That's all we got time for today. Next episode, we will continue on going after the Broken Alliance missions. I think, what is this for?
While we were anchored at Aquaria, Sinan came across some disturbing intelligence about one of our allies.
We finished debriefing the Celestra just a little while ago. Although the project was Tauran-owned, most of the crew is Canceran. Mostly engineers and deckhands working off family prison debts. Their opinions on Canceran's prison systems were scathing at best. One man insisted his uncle had been abducted by Cylons, herded out of the complex with a dozen other inmates, while the guards just stood by and watched. It didn't sound like an isolated incident either.
We've received no formal requests from the Cancerian government to respond to these Cylon incursions. But I have tracked Cylon IFFs to at least one station, with no hostile engagements publicly recorded by authorities.
That is reason enough to warrant a closer look. Commander, get a fleet to Cancerian to investigate the prison station. I'll deal with any politicians on the ground as needed.
Well, there we go. Looks like we're going to require a Raptor and a little bit more firepower than what we currently field. Okay. Maybe we won't be starting off next mission with that one. But we're going to keep on trying to build up some fleets and get some planets secured. That way we don't have the issue of losing the game if we lose too many planets. In the meantime, if you like what you saw here, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment on down below. Keep in mind, the more views, the more likes, the more comments, everything else like that these videos series will get, the better chance it's going to continue on. And so far, it's looking like this might continue on. In the meantime, stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.